That's the opportunity here. You just try and play poke with the Baris and the Talia, but no, gonna go for the Wukong instead.
And this is obviously a composition that I actually really like from the side of Loud. The Q3. That's so tricky. That early healing reduction makes things so much more difficult. Nice hook again onto Tien. Redbird in trouble. They just need to deny the reset. Redbird trying to live as long as possible, but now the reset comes through. It's a stolen away, but TES is here to punish. 1 for 1 so far. Loud, 3-man advantage. Cream trying to come over the wall, ready to scoop up if he needs to be. Flashback from Mako is good. Croc walking away for now. JackeyLove just continuing to harass.
Close the XP is, so one more camp and he'll get us.
True, but crucially, Mako's been left alone to farm bottom side, which means he's about to hit level.
JackeyLove are gonna hit. He's gonna hit 6 off this wave though, so they can push a little back. They gotta go now.
This is gonna be big. Flip back onto Mako could do a decent amount of damage, but it's one tanky Tom Kench. Thick skin though, doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Mako holding as long as he can, but he finally drops. Pushback is big from Cream. Croc now in trouble. Can't afford to give away the reset, but now it's Tien set up to take over. Dash forward, leaps in with the clone. Now gets the reset on the Nautilus. Gonna look for the hook as
not reset. They're still looking for a play.
Doesn't have a lot of mana. He's not. Flash in, gonna try to secure the kill. Mako could again be caught out, but he's so damn tanky. Abyssal dive. Loud, ready to fight, ready to contest every objective. They don't have setup here, and they still want to step in. Mako, Abyssal dive from mid lane, trying to get to the play a little bit faster. Redbird and Loud find the setup. Hook onto Cream is big. Immediately, everybody pushes their all buttons. Bar assault hitting multiple people. Tien off to the side. For now, uncontested in terms of overall damage. Emperor's Divide not doing a whole heck of a lot, but Tien gets a reset. But instantly, Loud stopped the play from getting any further. Redbird now taken down, though. 369 gets here. Can't Abyssal dive in, but he's got spotted out by the ward, crucially. 369, Robo just continuing to trade blows. Thornmail completed, though, makes this pretty tough. Tien trying to move in. They have to be careful. Instant TP now coming out. They want to shred through Robo. Robo's still standing for now. Execution gonna come in for Tien. No, Robo just barely makes it out, and that's everything because it's Routes TP. It's the 80 carry TP. He might have taken it for a lane swap, but here it's gonna save his top laner's life. 3-6
is here as Loud after getting that pick. Oh, Cream.
Again, Kata has flash. Gonna slide forward, hook will connect. Flick back is big. Cream doesn't even manage to find time to flash, but JackeyLove is here. TES flashing over immediately. He needs one more auto. Just needs to finish the 0 off. The minions, my God, Cream. Again, he lives. First it was the devour for Mako, but TES is not done. Route on the way in, Mako getting torn through. Tien next in line. He can't even take away the Nautilus. Loud in the extended play. Managed to make it work, but this is Psycho from TES. It doesn't work. Cream, the backstep is clutch. They've spent so much. Tien, the resets, he can smell them, but he can't find the angle. He can't approach. Economy snapshot, remember that it's not swapped up for the Tom Kench farming, but overall, still a very contentious game.
Esports, they got what they needed. They put the pressure on towards Robo with the TP for Cream, sent him packing. They get Mako TP to mid to protect the mid tower. Now Redbird steps forward.
There's no wall, the hook! Redbird now retreating so incredibly low. Route needs to fire the ulti to disengage. Ulti from Senna coming over the top and not quite enough to finish. Mako, he gets it away! Knocked back! Give Rev, baby, a JackeyLove pinata! Hand delivered to the CB law, but Tien here to take prizes of his own. He resets, he takes the body of Robo, and it is Cream. Good patience. Nice chunk out, but I don't really think there's anything else for Loud to get off of it.
It's massive into mid lane. Now you don't have the numbers advantage you need. And top esports, they're going to look for more.
Hooking onto Mako again. Maybe not the ideal target this time. Redbird not tanky enough to survive. Croc now running. Tower set up. Knock up from Mako onto the Wukong and the clone. Hook in. 369. Just going to keep going. And look what he found. It's TES off on the side. He still had Ghost. He still had all. He didn't need to use it in the 1v. Luckily for them, it's Hextech Rift, so Redbird can get here pretty quickly, but it's 11 seconds. They don't have enough time. Robo, is he really going to go in? Is this where they want to bet their game? Hex flashed over the wall. Flick back onto JackeyLove is good, but Cream buys the space for the rest of the team, but he might just give away the shutdown. TES and Robo still standing. Redbird in the midst of the entire lineup. Mako going in. TES is the one that matters, though. He has the damage. TES. Bigger and bigger, those objectives you didn't take early game are going to start to count more and more against you.
But this is why it's been a great hard to temper this now, where they end up getting caught on mid lane, where they end up getting caught in the enemy jungle. But top esports, this is the bread and butter that top esports brought from the LP.
Playing through mid with the flash over the hook, the aggressive play from Redbird, the input buffer from Tien though to go unstoppable. 369 gonna dash to, but still gonna get locked up by the rocks. It's a messy bit of a split fight. Croc dashing in, now finally gonna use that ultimate. Mako caught off, Tien still standing crucially, and it's 369 and Cream on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Azir when Cream goes in, but he doesn't have mana. He gets a little bit when the kill comes through though, and that can turn the fight in their favor. TES were already winning, but it's about to go from bad to worse for the side of Loud. Flick back is massive. KazaLoLL taken down, but here comes Cream, and it doesn't matter. 369 finds the kill. The tier 2 will finally fall, but it's just a banger of a fight.
It is. Loud throw everything at top, but again, Cream just over the wall, getting so much damage off. 7, 2, and 6 on this Azir. He is going to the turret with the 2 damage dealers that they have.
And honestly, watching that playback, that was all 369 and Cream. Just tag teaming the entire Loud lineup. Croc now moving in, but getting shredded through. The Sen as well and truly online. That's a reset for TN. Now he gets to be the Wukong. Dashes in onto Robo. A little bit extra healing. Dominus is going to do good work. KazaLoLL going to get taken out. Robo still living for a brief moment, but he's going to get the reset. He's going to turn to Renekton, and he's going to do whatever he damn well pleases. TES again. They're simply too far ahead. It was close earlier on. They're still able to get their licks in. They're still able to get kills back, but TES can just go for the throat here.
They just take the inhibitor here if they want to. Cream is escorting the wave in on top side, so it's kind of 369 by himself. Maybe that's an opportunity for Loud, but you can see the rest of Top Esports come back to help their boy as Cream takes the top side. They're winning across the board, and Loud are desperately trying to find some way into this game. Up to be the carry after Cream goes down.
And hopefully in the last fight, Loud, well, hold that thought, Cream potentially caught out here. Ooh, minefield! Connects, flick back does not. Redbird though hooking in. It does not work whatsoever. And now 369 free access straight into Robo. Can go for the all out if he wants to, but instead it's just going to back away here. Tanking tower shots left and right, but he's too damn tanky. Cancels the all out to ensure he doesn't take any further damage, and TES just keeping the siege going.
Redbird just mistimed the hook, was hoping the wall would go down and maybe he could get onto Cream, but now with these minions available, with 6 Void Grubs, that tower does not last very long. And it's on towards bot and him.
Flick back on Cream! But that's the luxury item, that's the purchase. They have to follow up flawlessly. They take Cream out. They buy themselves a bit more space. TES immediately back. Loud need to be careful about approaching here. Tinone's the target that they have to protect. KazaLoLL gonna hit the root, but only under Redbird. Redbird flash forward. He's gonna hit 369, but crucially he's gonna hit KazaLoLL as well. 369 devoured by Mako. Route is here, ready to follow up. Ulti connecting onto 369. Loud, ready to turn the fight. 369 backing away. Shut down, crucial. Root happy to pick up the gold, and the Drake denying the soul for the side of TES. It's not a lot. It doesn't shift the gold lead massively, but it's another little thing.
Getting onto their back line. The time bot by Tinone's on the bot side is starting to go, as is Robo's time in this top
the one
end.
champion you can't double dash through. Nice sidestep onto Mako. 369 has so many tools to interrupt with him. Robo thought he had access to the wave, but TES take their time with it. Flash out from Robo. Can he keep going? Cream coming over the wall. Pushing the mid lane is big from Loud, but it's not going to stop TES from taking the Baron. Double dash again from Robo. Limiting for now! Robo still alive. 369. Loud, is this your opportunity to turn back the fight, or can you at least reset? But now it's Redbird who's overextended. Pull back from 369 is good. Brings the knockup over the wall, but now it's Cream in trouble. Push back. Mako ult immediately to deny the follow-up damage. And TES are stone cold. They don't waste a single cooldown. They don't overcommit. They got minions pushing into the bottom wave, ready to break the base. TES continue the march.
So rough for Loud. Robo survived for so long that I think if Loud were
TES, you'd expect them to be able to end on this one. Again, KazaLoLL's been quietly stacking up souls the entire time. Cream didn't burn his flash. He still has his Zhonya's, and he still has the ulti of Mako up and available in just about 15 seconds.
While lane inhibitors eventually respawn, that's the final super minion wave that's coming in. So Top Esports going to go to meet it, to escort it in to make sure they'll get it.
Redbird a little bit wide, wall. Knockback onto Cream is big, he goes golden. Mako crucially flashes over the wall. They need to layer their CC and they can kill the Azir, but Mako manages to get the Devour out. Cream just starting to lay down damage. Tian in the back line trying to find the reset. Goes gold, not goes gold, gets the reset off the GA. All of Loud now retreating, the kill goes down. The body taken for Tian finds the Wukong, and this is going to be the end of game one. TES calm and composed. Loud, so many great angles, but not enough to find the win. Shutdowns coming through. Tinone's still doing a lot of work, but TES can just hit the Nexus. No one can contest Cream. Fantastic game one. TES coming out on top.
TES.
Handshake.
Wasn't sure if we get the Urgos. I think could be a decent angle, but yeah, just the tank handshake. So kind of saying, look, we can do fine with not really interacting on the top.
Well, very likely to be a tower dive. Proc trying to hide in the darkness, but it's already warded. Knock back to the wall, good upfront damage without a tower to help. Things are getting very tricky very quickly. Good handshake, but the pullback is there from Robo as well. Passive gonna get proc, but luckily at least one of the blobs is gonna go under tower. However, Mako and JackeyLove more than enough range to finish this kill off. First blood coming through.
Wanted in that top side, although JackeyLove and Mako are a little bit behind on the experience just as they try and clear it this way, but looking for the fight still. Handshake goes wide.
Good hook though, connecting onto Mako. Immediate Ignite gets taken down. Flash out from Mako, trying to get away from the hail of arrows, but JackeyLove laying down so many spears. There's gonna be a big chunk on the route. Croc now trying to back away as Tien knows he's favored in the 1v1, and bot lane not really gonna be able to show up for this play. Mako though, blinking health bar. Cream ready to rotate through. Eyes on JackeyLove though, the hook now coming through as well. That's gonna be one kill traded back. So far 1 for 1, but here comes the big old dragon, baby! Tino's coming in clutch as the double comes in for Root. Cream now getting chunked out here, wants to push back, gets one clean flashback from Root. Bloody skirmish on the top side. Tino just continuing to stack. The bailout is there. This is incredibly aggressive at this point in the game. Cream leading the XP by a slight margin as the pullback is good onto Redbird. Ulti now coming in, they're gonna get the flash as well. Redbird doesn't really have the chance to stay, but good damage again onto Tien. Croc exactly where he's needed. No kill's gonna come through. Tien going down.
369 got the lead that he wanted after picking up that big wave as the
manage. And remember that 369 actually sacrificed a decent amount of CS to roam top ahead of schedule. Is nice bit of ulti there, but there's the hostile takeover. Round's about to get hit up. Tien taking a little bit of damage here, but has the ulti off cooldown just in time. Croc, he's got nowhere left to go. Poppy slowly gonna get shredded down. Double kill coming through for Jackie.
Through and sets up beautifully for Tien to separate out loud. Even the push in mid for Cream.
Timing on that, pretty generous. Redbird, Hex Flash in, the pushback just barely hitting, but Cream now dashing to the side. Ulti gonna go and he has to flash away to safety. Tino's again now following up this time. Surely the play works. Tien on the way. Is it gonna be enough?
The ult for Redbird, the ult for Redbird!
He's about to look and he's gonna finish the job! Reset now for the Dragon, he can fly out to safety if he needs to. Pushback from Croc. That's a pretty big advantage.
So the problem was you actually had a lead for Loud when it came towards Root, and I think they would have been able to play off it, but the fact that they end up having a couple of fights go astray means that now top Esports have control, and they're going for Robo.
Doing a little bit of damage to tower, waiting for the angle. Robo just gonna get shredded. So much damage on the top side, but now Loud want to follow up. Ulti hitting onto JackeyLove, immediate cleanse. Sidestep on the hostile takeover is big. They're isolating JackeyLove. Croc going in, trying to find the solo kill. JackeyLove though has the bailout. Croc needs to walk away. If this man dies, JackeyLove stands supreme, baby. Keeps on living. But in the meantime, Tino's off to the side, trying to take down Tien. 2 fights across 2 fronts. But TES is taking both of them. Tien's still stepping up. I was forced to flash out to safety, and overall, TES just fighting that one so much better.
JackeyLove just about gets that bailout to make it a massive win for top Esports. They pick off Robo underneath the tower. They will lose away for Loud on that bot half as well as 369 able to shut that in, but Robo...
Handshake. Robo interrupted. Tino's is on the way, but he's so far away, but it's the empowered ultimate. It's about to hit 3. Knock him only onto 1. Tien about to get shredded. He has the reset, but he's had a bit of extra time because of the bailout, but now he can just fly face first into TES. Tino's good setup. Handshake pushback from Mako is key, however. Root. Where's the arrow? Where's it gonna hit? Mako positions behind the tower. Nice sidestep, nice confidence, but he still gets clipped by it. And in the meantime, Croc is on the way. Jackie gonna have to sacrifice the life of his support. Loud gonna get at least 1 back. Grabbing the bounty as well, getting the gold a little bit closer, but already the counter punch is coming in the mid lane from TES. They're taking the mid lane tower.
Loud want to try and move over towards the Rift Tower if they can off the back of this, but I think they need to reset. Tino's very low on mana, Root very low on health. So top Esports coming down to plays like this where top Esports are just outplaying in the moment. Yes, you get the knock up, but JackeyLove already had the ult off, knocks the knock up. So top Esports don't get what they wanted, but they still get the position that they need, so they will get Dragon.
Coming into the tier 2. 369 here. Loud doing what they can to clear the wave with the Varus, but after that initial piercing arrow, they don't...
Not only are they able to kind of hand diff at times, it's also just how they play the map, making sure they're able to get a decent spot again. Now,
really respecting that choke point, not wanting to walk it around as Croco now slowed. Initial follow-up, knockback on a JackeyLove, does not find the stun. Croc now running. Ulti going wide from round is big. Tino's good bit of damage. Hostile take over there. Tien immune to any long-range damage. Redbird gonna get picked off before anything else can happen. Croc now turning, trying to come back to the rest of the fight, but there's 369. Croc now needs to run back into enemy territory. Here comes the choo-choo train, baby. But it's not delivering food, it's delivering death. TES finding
Dracos.
ready to make the skies descend, but can they stop the Baron? Excellent pushback from Cream to deny the initial engage. Mako getting so damn low. The flash in, the ulti onto 3 in the pit. Tino's, this is your time to shine because the objective is already gone. You need to find these kills. Resets coming through. He can't quite make it over the wall. Crucially, TES turning the fight. It started so good for Loud with that ulti, but they don't have enough left. They don't have the damage. JackieLove and 369 still standing. Double for the Callista, looking to make it 3. They get the Baron, and they're gonna get the ace. Croc, the last man standing.
To a top tier 2, to a push in, to a Baron buff, the top esports.
Extended fights, TES just keep coming out on top. They try a cheeky steal there. Varus, Q damage for Lethal. Equally scary here in game 2. 9, 1, and 2, upgraded Rage Blade.
Massive wave with the Baron. It's going to be hard.
Robo just trying to zone them back. Wave getting cleared. Extra stacks. Croc going to go for the knockback. Going to connect onto 1. 369 waiting off to the side. The Tornalt could be big. Looking to lock up Root. Not quite going to connect on the Aurelion Soul. Hostile takeover isn't going to hit, but it frankly does not matter. Redbird going to fall here. Knockback there, but he manages to get a hook back. Tinones finally gets the ulti up. Excellent stun to keep things going. Mako now going to be in trouble. But the Fate's Call brings him back into JackieLove's arms. And TES just continue the siege on the bottom side. Looking to just end it here.
Now they're so low. They'll take the in-hit, but they will back away.
Stacks has been doing well here to pick up waves or at least lay down the E and ensure that someone else is donating those stacks to him. But Croc caught out a bit here. Knockup not quite able to make it over the wall. 369 looking to lock up Croc. Tien flashing over. They want to end it right here. Tinones still has the ulti, still holding on, trying to fly out to safety. JackieLove coming through. Keep your eyes on that Aurelion Soul ultimate. TES happy to have just the inhibitor. They picked up 2 members without losing much of anything. Only the Ornn ultimate used. It looks like TES just gonna siege out here. Loud, one last final desperate stand. The Zac getting respected though. They refuse to lose here, but focus on the wave coming in from Tinones. He gives the life of his top laner just to make sure the minion buff is there, but they've already got another wave on the bottom side. Loud are out of options. One final super ult isn't gonna do enough. Tien right into the face of Tinones to deny him that flight path out. Another tower going to fall. The Aurelion Soul does a good little bit of work, but TES can just focus the objective. However, Tinones is still standing. TES need to be careful. They can hit the objective. Instead, they want to take the fight. They've got blinking health bars. They can just hit the Nexus, but they want to end this one in style. Croc still stepping up. JackieLove needs to just hit the Nexus. Tinones flying into Tien, wants one more reset. Cream going in. Push back onto Croc. They want to end it in style. Not happy with just a win. They want to pad those KDAs. They want to make this 2-0 look even more dominant. Pull back into the tower. TES taking the series 2-0.
A confident win from top esports in the series. Tinones to then lean in towards bot side, to put pressure onto JackieLove and Mako, to get a ton of these summoner spells out. You could see there was a very deliberate game plan, and it was just 1 or 2 points where they tried to make a gamble, where they tried to take that step to go, we can break top esports, but top esports were just prepared, taking 1 step back, making sure they were out of position, or out of position for whatever engage was coming through. But this was a close game. This was sick.
Absolutely was, but you've heard enough from us about it. Let's head on over to the analyst desk to break down that game 1.
Welcome back to the desk. Laura's not feeling too well, so we'll wish her well.
Yeah, so we love Laura. It's us.
We love Laura. It's just us.
We've taken over.
So
Massive LPL bias on this desk now.
Yes, unfortunately.
TES had a little bit of a happy game. I feel like people are like, Emily, you said this team was smart.
Yep.
And they're reconsidering all of my opinions.
Yeah, I think you're a liar. So explain the game to me. Talk about it a little bit.
So in TTS's defense, I will say they got all early objectives,
yes.
right? So like while, again, it was a very, very back and forth, you see when the game like absolutely blows wide open here through the gold graph, and then I'd direct everyone's attention to objective control, right? Like the early game objective control from TES was very good. Any opening that Loud gave them, they were able to get. And even with, I thought Loud played really well.
They did.
Especially in the early game, I could definitely see why people are like, this is the smartest team in CBLOL, right? They kept it very close. And also, to your point, Tinones.
Yeah.
Man, his Talia flicks are great.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. To the point about the objectives you made. 1 Rift Herald, of course, all the Rift Heralds went towards top esports. 6 scrubs for top esports overall. A great amount of control for them. Actually, really didn't like the draft from Loud in particular. I think the moment you see Senna, you recognize Senna Tom Kench is going to be thing. You're going to Leah and Nautilus. It's just going to be a really difficult fight, especially once the Azir comes through.
And JackieLove on Senna, right? Going into this game, that is a staple pick for him. He is such a massive Senna player. He has a 78.6 win rate on it going into this series. And then as we see this fight that Loud actually started and it looks really good for them. And then we get a little bit too over-aggressive.
Yeah, this is hilarious because Cream was just playing the line on that one. Was really close to dying throughout this, and Loud was just making it really, really competitive. Now, I love this one from Loud, the fact that they were like, you know what, we're going to chase them down. Cream plays this one out exceptionally, so it's a tough situation to be in because we're singing Cream's praises for this fight, but this is the fight that they did lose in.
Yeah, and I mean, I think looking at across the entire game,
yeah.
Cream was an absolute star.
Yes.
Right? Like, he was such a massive damage dealer. Obviously, Azir is a kind of a signature pick of his.
Yeah.
Once you get outside of the assassin pool, you know, that he enjoys. So I think shout out to Cream, his international debut, obviously.
Yeah.
It was a great one.
Yeah, it was a great one. There were a lot of fights that Loud was taking the lead in.
Yeah.
He was getting really dicey in that fight up into the top side of the map, thanks to the reliable Cisco network. Kazante 369 comes in clutch and makes every second count. So talk me through this fight that happened at the top side of the map.
Yeah, so obviously I'm a 369 enjoyer. And again, to your point, a lot of the times, Loud they think they can get a pick onto Redbert. Loud comes in, is able to come back in, especially Tinones right here, right? Gets a flick onto Mako, and then here comes 369, and I did tell people, obviously Cream has a stellar performance in here too. The 369 comes in, is able to clean up this fight, and I did talk about 369's team fight targeting, right? And when he decides to come in, when he can TP in, and make the most of these fights. And it did get to the point where once it got really happy, I thought 369 and Cream were the two standouts. So they're looking around, they're like, guys, please, please, especially Cream. He's looking around. He's like, you guys have all done this before. What's going on, man?
This should not be this hard. Jackie Love's already thinking about that 2018 IG games every time they had a much tougher. I remember IG going up against like Vici Gaming. I was like, guys, this should not be this hard of a game. But yes, they do end up cleaning it up. Of course, Loud does select blue side. Any expectation from Loud changing things up going into the next game?
So to your point about the team compositions, I think one of the reasons why we saw a lot of these team fights be like super messy is that TES had a lot of answers for everything they had in their composition, right? Like especially with the Nautilus into the Senna TK. So I'd like to see them kind of draft again. I think they did draft around comfort. I'd like to see them focus on the Talia again. I think that was really good for Tinones, and we'll see going forward.
Yeah, we will. And as we head to a break, take a moment to experience our host city, Chengdu.